In today's video, I'm going to be completely draining an ocean monument, and then I'm going to spend 20 hours building an insane guardian farm that gets me 600,000 items per hour. And then, once I've built the farm, I'm going to use all the prismarine it gets me to build 2 insane skyscrapers at my base. And by the way, it would be amazing if we could get to 40,000 subscribers before 2025. And if everyone watching this subscribes, we would reach 40,000. So if you end up enjoying this video, please subscribe. So, to start, I need to gather resources, because in my last video, I accidentally destroyed my sand jeeper when digging a perimeter. And to drain an ocean monument, I'm going to need a lot of sand. So, it's important that I build it as soon as possible. So I need to grab a load of redstone resources to build the farm with. Luckily, I already have almost all of the resources that I need in my storage system, but the only thing that I don't have is some iron trapdoors, which can be easily crafted. Now that the farm is complete, I can begin work on the guardian farm. So the first thing that I need to do is put a big glass ring around the monument, so I can drain it. So, I have activated the sand jeeper, and I have grabbed a load of the sand into shulker boxes, which will become a bit of a theme throughout the video, but anyway. Then I took all of the sand over to my super smelter, and you will never guess what happened, it all got turned into glass. Which I then loaded up into shulker boxes, but before I took it to build the ring around the monument, I'm going to head to my flower farm to grab some blue orchids, which can be crafted into light blue dye. Which I can then craft with the glass that I just smelted to turn it into light blue glass, which will give the farm a little bit more pizzazz. Right, now let's go on and build the wall. And then I removed all the kelp and seagrass. Next up, I need to grab some shulker boxes, and I told you it would be a theme. I'm back at the end to grab some more sand, but this time I'm not smelting it, I'm taking it straight to the monument, so I can start building up some walls to drain the monument. Now all the walls are built, I actually need to drain it, so I flew around finding ocean monuments, definitely not using chunk base, and looted them for their sponge, and after a couple of hours I managed to get over a shulker box full, which I then dried and used to drain the monument. And after draining all of that, all of my sponges are wet, and I still have a lot to drain, so I took all of my sponges to my super smelter to dry them, and then I used them to drain the inside of the monument. And now, once again, I'm back at the sand farm for some more sand. And I don't know why, but this clip looks like it's in reverse, when it's actually sped up. But anyway, now I have all of the sand, I can start to build more walls. Next, I'm going to drain all the little areas outside of the walls. And now I need to gather up some leaves, which I'm going to use to build up the walls that I just built. So, the reason that I've just built up the walls is because rather than draining it with just sponge, I'm going to build some drainers to do it for me, which is why the walls need to be a specific shape. So, now I'm gathering all of the resources that I will need to build all of the drainers. So I need to craft some redstone blocks, then I need to craft up some observers, And I need to go to the slime farm to craft a shulker box of slime blocks. And once I have all of that, I can build and run all of the drainers. Wonder what exciting thing I'm going to put into these shulker boxes. Oh look, it's more sand, which I'm going to use to build walls to drain the final few layers of water that the drainers didn't reach. And now, with all that water drained, I can remove all of the sand. Next up, I remove the monument. After mining up the monument, I need to repair all of my pickaxes at the magma cube farm, because next I need to mine down the floor where the farm is going to be. And now that the area is fully prepared, I can start building the farm. But first, I want to head to the end to grab a load of grey concrete powder, and I'm then going to take it to my concrete converter to convert the powder to concrete, which I'm then going to use on the walls and the floors to make them better, because at the moment it's just a bunch of stone. By the way, if you haven't already, please subscribe. And with the walls done, I head to the old Guardian farm to take out some Guardians, and then I use their drops to craft some sea lanterns, which I will use to light up the floor to stop mobs from spawning. And now I can actually start on the farm. The first thing that I need to do is build the storage, because this farm uses portals, and if I don't build the storage first, guardians will be going through it, will just pile up in the nether and will end up crashing my game. So I am gathering the resources to build the storage, so I need to craft some comparators, and I need to craft some pistons, which I will then make into sticky pistons. Then I need to craft some observers, and I need to grab some stone slabs and some blue ice. Next, I need to get some stone buttons and craft some redstone torches. Then, I need to craft some dispensers, which are still annoying to craft because I haven't upgraded to 1.21 yet. Then, I need to get some obsidian and trade for some white glazed terracotta. I need a stack of honey and slime. Then, I need to craft some glowstone. And finally, I need to grab a shulker box of glass and 2 lava buckets. Then I need to go back to the old Guardian farm to grab a shulker full of prismarine shards and prismarine crystals. So that I can fill the auto item sorter. And lastly, I need to put the lava in. And now the storage system is complete. Now, before I build the main part of the farm, I need to head to a coral reef, because in the last video, I said that everyone who commented on that video would get a fish named after them in my world. So, I need to catch 20 fish. But, if you watching also want to get a fish named after you in my world, all you need to do is comment. Everyone who comments on this video will get a fish named after them in my world in the next episode. Also, I replied to every single comment, so even if this video gets 1,000 comments, I will still reply to every single one. So go and comment, and whilst you're down there, could you please subscribe, because it is my dream to one day reach 100,000 subscribers. So, to help me achieve my dream, please could you quickly subscribe, thank you all so much. So, here are everyone's fish from the last episode's comments, and someone also commented and asked for an axolotl. So because it would eat the fish if it was put in the same tank, the axolotl has to go into a separate tank. So, if you want an axolotl named after you in the tank as well, or any other marine life, let me know in the comments. Now, I need to gather the resources to build the farm, so I grabbed some obsidian and then I grabbed some cobblestone. Luckily, this farm only requires 3 resources: obsidian, stone brick stairs, and glass. Luckily, I have enough glass left from building the walls, so the last thing that I need is the stairs. So I need to smelt all of the cobblestone into stone. Then I need to craft the stone into stairs. Unfortunately, I forgot to use a stone cutter for the first lot, but I did use one for the rest. And with all of the resources collected, I can now build the farm. The last thing that I need to do is grab some string and bamboo and craft it into scaffolding. And if you're wondering why my sound isn't on in this clip, it's because I turned it off whilst I was building the farm, because I didn't want to have to listen to portal sound for 20 hours. Anyway, then I grabbed some glass and built a spawning platform, and the farm is now completed. So, this farm works by having waterlogged stairs, so that the second the guardians spawn, they are pushed into the portals. And if you want to build it, it is linked in the description. Next up, I need to gather resources to build my 2 skyscrapers. So first, I'm going to AFK at the farm for a couple of hours. Then, I need to go to the squid farm to grab some ink sacs to use as black dye, which I'm going to use to craft a shulker box of dark prismarine. Then, I crafted some normal prismarine. I crafted a shulker box of sea lanterns, and for the last prismarine item I crafted 5 shulker boxes of prismarine bricks. Next I headed to the gold farm to get some gold, then I crafted the nuggets into ingots and loaded all of the gold I got into shulker boxes, and then I took it over to my piglin biofilm farm. Then I loaded the gold into the system and turned it on. The gold gets dispensed and sent along to the piglins, who then trade the gold for items which get sent through the storage. And now that the piglins have traded all of the gold, there is more than enough quartz, which I can then grab and then craft up into quartz blocks. And now I can smelt all of the regular quartz blocks so that they become smooth quartz blocks. And now that I have all the blocks, the next thing that I need to do is build a chorus flower and a chorus fruit farm. And now that I have all of the chorus fruit I need, I can grab some and then I need to head to the blaze farm to take out some blaze and grab some of their rods. Then I went back to the super smelter to turn the chorus fruit into pop chorus fruit, which I can then craft with the blaze rods to create end rods. And then the last thing that I need to do is craft 2 lightning rods. And now both of the skyscrapers are completed. And if you want to see how I built the fastest creeper farm in Minecraft, click this video. Or if you want to see how I made a diamond beacon in just 24 hours, click the other video. Thank you so much for watching, please don't forget to subscribe and comment. Thanks!